R.I.P. to the dead, Abu Seshman. If he was here, I know them niggas wouldn't dare, huh? A shout out to the ghetto, have a where them niggas at.
Yeah, man. Shoot, pause like a steering. You know, man, Slantwana, you know. We call it Soudipod. Yeah, but we got the Savages, you know. We got a guest, you know. Basically, it's music and lifestyle. Siringi kasi. Yung ginto, we should do it on a corner, bro. So, Vana Machanti, as always, it's traditional to start with the guest. As I say, so you born in the Petu, Zooks, Jaya, Masim Conti Peruti. Please, Zooks. Now, camera, tell the people who you be.
What up, Zooks. Atasemdini, Peruti, King Sayashilo. I say,
Shoo! Yeah, man. Hey, Baba. Ngizwile bathi wena uphetha ama-gunplays abathi uphetha amaphamkana amapuleti angapheli imizi the savage intwana imizi. Yeah, man, tell the people who you be, my guy.
Yo, it's E1S1 bafethu. Abankai chance bafethu ngizoringa ivari mina. I'm gonna keep it 101%.
Shoo!
Yabo, ngizotshela ivari machance. E1S1. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. It's E1S1 and get the real truth bafethu.
As always, first episode, you know, you know how it is, man. We going all, we just basically start off by, I go by the name of Kim. Shout out to the basically people who basically are putting this together. They're making a superb work. You might see it looking like this, but behind the scenes, man, you know. Clearly there are petty cup like a king or pussy pia, you know, he's drinking mokate. Yeah, boy, the foot will be a place to get full and done. Mokate to chat my shorty or pose and it's over too cold. Zooks. Yeah. Champions drink. Failure. My chance. I've got something on my chest. You know, something that's bothering me. You know, but I think we're gonna start off by what's bothering me. Everybody will talk about what's bothering them. So we will basically indulge. No rules. Yeah, no rules. We just go in. Ziasha. Siaphuza. I understand. My part, you know, the saddest news I heard. Guna out till I'm going to R.I.P. to him and his son. But what he did, I feel like I'm really sorry. I would say it. It's a coward move. You know, you can't give a kid life and take the kid away. So, like they say, a kid is a blessing. You know, you don't know. A kid might turn up to be king tomorrow. You understand? Or better than the president. Maybe you just kill the next president. We don't know. The next Nelson Mandela. You know, so they're out there. I just found out a story. You know, he just literally he murdered his son and was hanged. You know, and look, how did he murder his son? You understand? Yeah. Like before he was hanged, he gave himself a choice. He never gave the kid a choice. You understand? He chose. He played God with this kid's life and killed him whatever way he killed him. Yeah, and he chose for himself. Yeah, no, this is my death. He didn't decide. That kid had no option.
He didn't have a say.
He didn't have a say.
Yeah.
You understand? I feel like as black people, like we're going through too much. You know, the economy. You know, women abuse and all of that. I don't know what's the story. I'm really sorry I didn't find the story. I just found out like the children but what I know is, even if you know, because we might think assumption, but they say it's a mother for fuck ups. But I think even if Nomichera King are blind, you know, speaking from a perspective, imagine Agwenza blind, you know, your own seed. You understand? Yeah, totally. So I feel like we as black men we've got a responsibility to play. It's not a responsibility to play because we've got a lot to win to change the next Julius Malema, the next you can't.
And if I may say something,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. Yeah, Kava, like when you're a kid growing up, you forget ukuthi time until 9 or whatever. What do you care about ukuthi lo muntu khona?
Yeah, the presence.
Mang time and people forget that when they're kids ukuthi yo mina maybe ngiyabhayiseka forgetting ukuthi njayami intwana encane ayinandaba ukuthi unani ifuna ukuthi time abe khona njalo. So people forget the thing and they ended up being caught up in a lot of shit and they believe ukuthi the best solution ukuthi ngesikhiphe.
Okay.
So those type of things,
Let me indulge on it, Emizi. Zooks, I think you're a father. What does it mean to you, besides your struggles and trials and tribulations in life? What does it mean to be a father? And for you to basically hear about such and looking at your kid. By the way, you got a good-looking kid, eh?
People say bad.
Yeah.
I think I grew up without a father myself.
Sure.
You understand? He was never around. I only met him March, I think like 25.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I know very well what he make up my situation that was so whereby I'm an old lady and my time they get into izinto zabo and stuff.
Yeah.
Then that's why I said it's a coward move for it out. Time to like, okay, mina give up on whatever situation then I'm taking my kid with me.
Sure.
You understand? For me personally, into nami ngifuna ukuthi ibe na everything le mina ngazange ngibe nayo.
Fact.
So uguy situation ukuthi yena basically akayiboni intwana yakhe.
Yeah, it's
Beyangayiboni. He didn't count kule situation yabo abebe nayo yena akayicabangela or beyangekho interested futhi ukuthi yona
That's it.
kanjani kule situation.
Yeah, it's ignorant nja mangi bega, coming from where we come from, we were born in a struggle. You understand? It's a different struggle now, but it's still a struggle. The problem is with the struggle is we have a lot that we need to deal with, and we need so much of black people coming together or motivating kids. Young Shara Mang vai stratin like me, as I would say, as uneo, Mang vai stratin and Abanta Bapaya, like they know me as king. Mang Bonin Dollars in shocking, Intwana is nan is like music I'm stratin and they talk like sure everything I've ever done, it inspires me. That's who I got inspired too by the likes of big people in the industry at that specific time. We were living in different times, which I was all, you're looking at Mandoza and the first time I saw Mandoza and all of that. It's what motivated me to even start literally to rap and talk about our problems. You understand what I mean? So I think I grew up with a father, but it was those typical father situations, baba, it's one of those. But my father gave me the opportunity to just experience and be me. And I don't know whose life I'm changing, but I have an impact. So I feel like every kid has their own story to tell, understand? And no parent wishes bad upon their children. That's wrong. You understand? That's really wrong, But anyway, it's one of those, man. Rest in peace to the kid. That's who we start with. When now tell me, I start his hawk on my corner, which is I hope that Jesus I got me.
Straight.
I see. I never things scale him sack. You understand? When there's something that's really, really wrong. Emizi.
Yeah.
What's on your mind? What's bothering you? When
basically, we're gonna talk about music because that's the reason why we're here. That's the reason why this podcast is called Fanda.
Yeah.
So we can't forget what's happening in SA. Like, there's a lot of shit happening in the music industry locally. So I'm gonna focus on that. That's what's bothering me. And I read basically, the news, MT story. That's what's bothering me currently.
Sure.
Kawatai you go to MT basically he was struggling then he started some free MT Boma a week back where he was talking
that-
about
Campaign.
what he
Saw that on Twitter, yeah.
So I think he basically he's on his way out of Ambitious Records.
Yeah.
So me in Kenya go to like MT gave so much to basically to that record label, to everything. They might say they made him,
But he gave
a lot. So me now,
So,
what I'm
yeah.
saying, what I'm seeing is, I thought me now, like MT basically and everyone who was close to him would support him, but eventually it doesn't look that way because of Twitter, which was still cool. That doesn't make nothing because you started with the same niggas. Remember MT Utale now, and when he got signed, he said, "Mina, you can't sign me alone."
Yeah.
True.
Ngihamba
Ngihamba
namajenzi
nabantu.
wami. But today he's the one leaving, and niggas are basically are saying music, yeah, unama problems, kunzima. But you are staying in that music.
Look, let's
But
So-
I get it because I think it's not the first time especially with the Ambitious. They did it with Tufifi.
Fifi, Amanda,
Aries
Aries,
was the same
Benchmark.
boat.
Yeah.
I think now it's starting to sink in because MT, as we would put it, he's the bigger artist.
As Kulume, like
Yeah,
out of music, we're talking about the relationship we had. When I had a chance, I took your niggas in. When
Yeah.
in my time, back, basically with what you're doing now.
I'm standing
similarly-
alone.
Eh? No, our
They-
Twitter,
I'm
they're
agent-
talking, they're supportive, but on Twitter, they're staying there. What
Yeah.
does that mean?
Not-
I'm not saying names, but niggas know what time it is. But I've got to come on. And unthathile my-gents. Today, he but it's some other shit
Look,
because
that's
it's
what
money
he said.
involved now.
Look,
Yeah.
the way I see it, as coming from a personal perspective as an artist,
Yeah.
you know, I'm speaking on solely as an artist. MT, besides ambitious, MT is basically, he became a force to be reckoned with. You understand? Ambitious was just the volume for him to be heard. He's the most talented nigga I've ever met in music, and not to buy face or anything else. You understand? The most played artist among Chile we play MT. MT is the first preference, like Lime going to. Why? Because he took the risk, you understand, of bringing in something that's new than siyabacava abanye la abakopa ingoma zabanye abantu bese bayaduma bese bathi bayathandwa mara, you know, they biting like hell. MT is one artist who's basically talented, you understand, and he's not afraid to bring in something that's fresh and people. He's not afraid. MT is one guy who would rap, the only guy actually who would rap ingoma ngeflow one is your phela, but it doesn't sound like a monotonous thing. You understand? So it tells you with this kid literally places too much emphasis in finding the
And the
right
message,
you understand?
Content. That
So
MT
let's look at
yeah.
record labels. You understand? Have always been a problem.